All right, we're live. This is Gates of Avalon. Somebody has an echo. I can hear myself, which I love, but nobody else does. So if you have a speakerphone going, I'm going to get at you.
Let me know
Please
if it's
no.
you. If it's me.
It's got to be you, Jay. It's always you.
Yeah, but I'm not using my
No.
phone.
Anyway, I'll just ignore it. It's hard to ignore myself. God,
Do you hear it
is.
right now?
No.
Oh, then I don't know what it was.
All right, welcome back. This is episode 6 of season 2 of the Gates of Avalon. We ended up last week as the intrepid investigators sought to get information at the beginning of their quest for this girl. They went up to the Black Smoke Bazaar, which I will show you guys on the map right now. I'm going to screen share. Here we go. Tell me when you can see this.
Yep.
So see where my pointer is? You guys were like right in here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And here's the River Run.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the Church of the One True Way over here. See?
Okay.
So you can see like these blocks are like city blocks. And the Smob, where you're talking about heading, is way down here. Okay? I mean, you started over here. Over here is basically where the tower is that you found Glorin.
Morning.
Mm-hmm. Morning Glorin. I'm going to call him Morning Glorin. No, I'm not going to do that. You don't like that?
I like it.
All right, so anyway. So I sent some of you guys some background information. You guys have digested it. And we're now going to go into character. So if you want to head towards the Smob, why don't you guys just jump right in?
Okay.
So I believe I am steering the cart now because I have animal handling.
Yes, that's right. You did get back on the cart. God, that cart was fun, wasn't it?
No.
What was more fun? Was it the blue potion or the cart?
Oh, for me, the blue potion.
I'm going to say the blue potion experience because I got poison out of it. I got a poison for an abusive boyfriend out of it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's what the old lady gave you to take care of.
Yeah. So, Hugo, you might want to be nice.
I just won't take anything that you give me.
Oh, okay.
The woman,
you have to eat sometime. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, so you guys are heading over the bridge back towards where you rented the cart. Was that your goal? Was to return it?
No, our goal was to go to the Smob. Glorin has assured me not to worry about it.
That's true. Yeah,
I did. In fact, indeed.
All right, so you're driving, and then the other two characters are in the back of the cart trying to lay low.
I'm just resting.
I'm gonna pull my shirt up a little, like because it's long, so I'm just gonna put it over, try to disguise a little, so no one really.
Yeah, what's good is that when you're driving a vehicle around, that you hide your face. That will be very inconspicuous.
Hey, whatever works.
If I were you, I'd cover my whole face with cloth while I was driving.
Well, with what?
All right, so you're going. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? The sun is setting. The town is changing over from its day to its night. I mean, even though things are so chaotic and so corrupt and so touch and go in Black Smoke, there's still the day and the night. That's like the one thing that people sort of gravitate towards that's still reality. But as the night descends, you guys get this feeling that there's a lot of intense urgency flowing through the streets of Black Smoke tonight. Maybe more than ever before. You see, like, the streets clear out fast. from like regular folks, if there are any regular folks. And before you know it, you're riding, and the horses' hooves are echoing off the buildings as there's nobody around. And dusk settles in, and the sun goes behind the hills.
I just give a quick tap onto the thing, onto the card, and say, Glorin, you go. Keep your eyes out. Something's up.
This is the best time of night.
No.
It's perfect this way.
It's very quiet, even for nighttime here.
Oh, I love
Aldra, park the car about a block away from the smog. Don't go directly into it.
Smob, you have a weird accent going on, Glorin. It's so odd.
It's the damn Smob. I made up that name, and I want that name.
Smob. I'm sorry.
It's Smob, not Smog. So
let's just take the cart in the city. Who cares? Doesn't matter.
Don't drive directly in. Trust me.
I'm gonna park it a little ways away from the Smob.
Yeah, when you get close, everything starts to change. It's a lot noisier here.
Okay.
You know, you're about 2 blocks away. As there's a main thoroughfare, and on one side of it is where you remember meeting Glorin in his tower, and then on the other side of this road is where the Smob begins. And the buildings are a little more run down, and there's a little more, noise.
I'm gonna park
what?
I'm gonna park the cart near where we met Glorin, so I kind of gave it back. But if it's still there when I come back, I'll just take it again.
Okay. Yeah, you don't go all the way to the waterfront. It's a couple blocks more to the waterfront, so you kind of post up, and you guys are there.
All right. Here we go. You ready, folks?
Let's do it.
Lead the way.
As we walk, I'm gonna keep to the shadows along the sides. You know how I do.
So you're not gonna walk with them?
I'm gonna trail behind them a little. I'm sick of being out in the open. I don't do that normally.
As we're walking, I'm gonna keep calling out to her.
All right. Let's try to be in character. That makes sense. I'm gonna have to chastise you for that one. You guys can.
Do you know where we're going?
Who's he talking to me?
Wait, did he say you go?
In general, to both of you.
I'm not there.
I figured you knew where you were going. You're the one that wanted to go to the Smub.
You will
I do, but do you know where we're going? Are you prepared for it?
I'm always prepared.
All right, we're going to the brothel.
Perfect. You are my kind of. Are you a dwarf again? I can't remember.
Yeah, he is. My kind of dwarf. Gotta get some.
You have the worst memory.
You gotta get the cobwebs out before you really start working.
Here's the thing, lad. Everybody goes to the brothel. Thing is, nobody trusts the whore's word for what is real. Nobody trusts them. They take what they say and they decide they're a whore. Who listens to them? The fact of the matter is, every man goes there. They get wasted drunk. They tell the whores everything. If you ever want to know what's really going on in this town, you go to the brothel.
I want to thank you for enlightening me. I mean, I haven't been in the city long, but thank you for enlightening me.
Yeah, lad. Let's go right there now.
All right, so there's more than one brothel. Okay, there's like one major brothel. Okay, it's called Auntie's. Okay, Auntie, like auntie,
right.
like aunties.
Yep.
And then there are a lot of smaller ones, and then there are just rooms where you can like get a girl or whatever you want that are all over the place. You know this, but there's one big brothel called Auntie's.
We're going to Auntie's.
Okay, so Aldra, do you follow inside?
Yeah, I follow inside. This being this mob, would anyone know me? Would anyone recognize me at all?
I don't know. Have you been?
I mean, I've been all over.
Casual and loose with your face around this mob.
I mean, I've been all over the city, but I don't think anyone ever noticed me on.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out when we run around.
Okay.
won't we?
I
All
pull
right.
I pull
Go
my little scarf a little tighter around my face and just walk in behind him.
I walk up to Oh, sorry. I know we don't say that, but Glorin, I know I know you like to tell us a lot of what goes on in the city, but maybe you don't understand sarcasm because I've pretty much grown up here. You don't have to always explain. I appreciate it though.
Explain what, lad?
The brothel. I was being funny. I was
I just walk up to you, go, let it go, just let it go, and like usher him like further into the brothel.
All right, so you guys are
No,
you're right outside.
hold on.
Yeah.
Are you trying to give me a lesson, lad?
It's not a lesson. It's just sure. Yes, it's a lesson. Yes.
Oh, a lesson. I like lessons. Can I teach you one as well?
How to mess with an axe.
Oh no. Listen here, lad. All right, so there's an old man one time. He's about 50 years old. This old man. He killed many monsters. This guy. Went on to fight many battles. Lived a long life. He was in his garden one day. His wife come around. While she was walking around. She says, Doc. And this lad, he looks up. He says, where? Well, the snake above the tree ahead of him bit him in the head and killed him. You see what I'm saying, lad?
No. I walk
Exactly. You don't. No, listen here. Let me teach you, lad. Since we're doing lessons, let me teach you. So I say, when I say duck, what are you gonna do? I take my axe, pull it to the side, and say, all right, you ready? Duck.
Okay.
For your response.
I didn't even hear what you really said, to be honest.
He said
I take out my great axe and I say, duck.
Well, no, I back up. I just back up.
I'm gonna disagree with that. You can't really back up. Either I'm swinging my axe at your head or you're ducking.
Well, how far away? Fine, I'll duck.
You duck?
Sure.
All right. And then I take my great axe, and as he ducks, I take the hilt of my great axe and I hit him right in the forehead with it.
Evasion. What do you call it?
All right, roll the hit.
Uncanny dodge.
Are you going to do an uncanny dodge?
Yes.
All right, hold on. Let me look at that.
All right. I rolled a 24 to hit.
Hold on a second. To look up uncanny. Where is this uncanny dodge business?
It just halves the attack damage.
Oh, yeah, okay.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attacks.
I would like to intervene and go behind Glorin, and as he swings and is about to say duck, I'm just gonna grab onto the hilt of the axe and hold.
All right, hold on. Let me look at this other thing here.
Okay.
Oh, uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. Where is that under?
It's features class.
Yeah, features.
Yeah. Is it features or feats? Let me see.
I think it would be a feat.
It's class features. It's class features.
Okay.
Uncanny dodge.
Yeah, there it is. Level 5.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Aldra, you can roll to try to parry that axe hit at -4.
-4.
Yeah.
Not bad. All right, -4. What do I add to it?
It's like a parry is like an attack on the weapon.
Okay.
So it doesn't do any damage.
Okay. So, I mean, I rolled a nat 18. -4 would be 14.
Okay. All right.
Would I add my strength modifier to it?
Are you trying to grab it with your hand?
Yeah, I'm just trying
I
to.
rolled a 24 to hit. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right, so guys, this is the thing. You guys do a lot of this, like straying off, like posturing crap, which I like, but I don't like. So this is what happens. You do this whole thing. Everyone grapples and gets really close together in your little one-upmanship, and it kind of you hit him in the forehead. It does like 2 points of damage. It knocks him a little bit. You laugh a little. She grabs the axe handle after you hit him. You're both standing there. All four of your hands are on it. He's sort of like feeling stupid, and then you're all looking at each other.
Okay.
All right.
So, and you're all doing this in front of the brothel, which nobody cares because that kind of thing probably happens all night.
I say the lesson here, laddie.
Can we just not?
Is don't trust anyone.
Glenn, can we just not?
I will say
you go. Walk away. Let's just go ask.
One thing.
I walk away.
Okay, you walk away.
That's the second time you attacked me, dwarf.
And it probably won't be the last.
There won't be a third time. And then I walk away.
I laugh when you say that. Absolutely, I laugh.
All right, so there's like a little porch. There's like a veranda in front of Auntie's. It's pretty crowded. It's very bright inside. There's a bar right through the main glass, and then from the outside you could see that there's men and women in there. All the women seem to be dressed for business, and I know it's a very sexist scene. That there may not be any male prostitutes there at all. But this is a place that's struggling in, sexist and antediluvian times. So I'm sorry, I have to make that note for our viewing audience. So do you guys go in?
I go in.
Yes.
All three of you go in together?
Is Glorin going in?
Well, I know you go followed after Aldra.
Aldra. Okay.
I know your name, Hugo.
I have it written down. But...
All right, so Aldra, when you go in and you go, and then Glorin, you're going in also?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, so all three of you file in. There's double doors that are sort of like saloon doors. They're not complete doors. They swing both ways. No pun intended. And you're in, and you're immediately in this double high ceiling saloon area where you see maybe about a dozen or so people crowding around the edge of the bar. Right off to your left, off to the right, there are couches and love seats where you could see people getting cozy with some of the employees of Auntie's. And you come in, and it's like you just realize that you're not just exactly sure how the three of you look walking in together, but there you are. And some people are looking at you. The whole place.
I walk right past them and walk straight up to the bar.
Okay, you go up to the bar. The bar is about 4 inches shorter than you. Maybe about 6 inches shorter than you.
I kind of hop up, kind of wobbly onto the bar stool, kind of haphazardly.
Yep.
Not really graceful, but I can get up there. And I'm like, "How do you do, barkeep?"
So there's two bartenders. There's two male bartenders. The one nearest you is sort of the smaller, scrawnier, sketchier looking one. And he comes over. Dwarf! Pleasure to serve you, Dwarf. What be your name? What can I get for you?
My name is Glorin, of course. I'll tell you what. Give me a round of ale and a round for everyone in the house.
Ooh! He calls over. Hey! We've got a free round here on this guy. Everybody stops what they're doing, and they look over at you. You two are still standing on the corner. What do you guys want to do?
I'm headed towards one of the ladies.
That's what I was gonna do. Also,
and I'm gonna bring over to one of the couches and get comfy.
All right, so you stick together.
I'm not.
It's a pretty small area.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just headed towards a goal. If he's going the same way, I suppose we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what you do.
I was going to find a girl, but seeing her do it, I'm actually going to hang back.
Okay, so you stand there a little bit off from the entry foyer. Glorin, you now have everyone's attention at the bar. The other bartender comes over. You've got the generosity. Have you got the coin, my friend?
The coin! And I toss out the bar top there.
What do you toss out?
5 gold, just on the bar top.
5 gold. It makes a ringing sort of coiny sound, and this makes everybody stop talking. It's like, well, you do. You could buy more than one round with that. Are you feeling generous?
No.
What else can we do for you? With that, you could have your pick of any of the girls in here.
Well, it's my celebration, of course, don't you know?
Wonderful. How can we join with you?
It was this long ago when I took down the man. My greatest battle of all time.
Oh. And he motions behind you. Waves somebody in. And then you feel on your shoulders 2 hands. Light fingers. And they kind of like tickle your neck a little bit as they come down over the front of you.
The mine. No, I'm joking.
Oh, that feels fantastic, lass. Keep it up. More rounds for everyone. Let's go.
And then all of a sudden you feel 2 more hands rubbing you in the midsection from behind.
Oh, God.
You've got 2 girls paying attention to you, mister.
Ladies, let me drink really quickly. And I kind of slammed down a pint of ale. Slammed it on the countertop. I was like,
one of them whispers in your ear, "Don't drink too fast."
Are you teasing me now? Upstairs we go. I take the 3 of them and I go upstairs.
Well, there's 2 of them, but you could get a 3rd one if you want.
Easily.
I'm getting 3. As we're walking by, I grab a 3rd one by the arm and I kind of pull her with me.
All right, so when you look in the back, and you've been here before, Glorin, but really you never come through the front door. You usually come through the clandestine back door, do your business, and get out. But today you wanted to tell everybody you were here. That's no problem.
Yep. And
when you get to this part of the back of the bar, there's like a portcullis across the back into a hallway behind. The portcullis is bars, and it's down. And there's a big half-orc there with his arms folded. And he just is there, and you walk up, and he sees the girls there, and he winks at the girls, and he puts out his hand as you get closer, Glorin, and you know this is where you pay.
Yep, I just flick up 1 gold just in the air. Boom. Just flick it up for him to catch it.
He's like, 30 minutes, 3 girls, and that's a bargain for you. Your tip is not
included. He tells me that. I look at him as he tells me that. I was like, you don't give me a time, lad. I'll take care of my business when I want to.
You can do whatever you want when you go through those doors, but don't forget, you only get out if I let you.
I thought 1 more gold. Pink.
Thank you. I'll be waiting on your beck and call. So he turns around. There's a wheel there. He turns it, the portcullis. After a couple of turns, you hear like some mechanism, some weights release, and the portcullis flies open. And the girls like pull you in. They're walking backwards. They're like, "Come on." And you disappear out of the main room. So now, Aldra and Hugo, you're now in like the lounge area. It's like 4 couches that are kind of diamond, right? With a space in the middle where there's a table. And you got maybe room for 4 people on each couch.
Okay.
It's pretty crowded here. You guys sit on the same couch?
It's weird. That's really no. I really hope we don't.
Yeah.
I really hope we don't.
I'd sit next to her. Yeah.
You sit right next to her?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, so you guys are on the same couch. This couch happens to have no other people on it. A couple of seconds go by. You see all this commotion at the bar. People shouting and laughing, and then you see Glorin disappear and with like 6 other arms and legs.
Is there a goal near me?
There are girls everywhere.
Okay. I'm going to motion to one of them to come over.
Nice.
Oh, hello. She
I
sits down.
yeah, I pull her down. Oh,
Is that Kai?
Hello? Dude, you got to join the main thing. Hello? Hello?
I feel like that was Kai calling up us instead of joining the call.
Can you guys hear me? I don't know. Something just happened there.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
All right. Hold on a second. Okay, so the girl comes over. You pull her down onto your lap.
Mm-hmm.
All right, she's sitting on you. She seems to be into you.
Okay, cool.
She's like touching your face. She takes a finger and tries to push down your cloth over your mouth.
I keep it up.
She's like pushing it down.
I take her hand and I just pull her closer, so like we're eye to eye.
Oh, yeah.
And I say, Moneybags is my friend. We're kind of having a party tonight. You interested in
Where?
playing?
Where? Where's the party?
Well, I look up and I say, looks like he's already in the back room. Want to join?
Well, I'm not here to flip pancakes.
And the good thing for you is you get 2 for the price of 1.
I look at him like,
Do you know this guy?
yeah, he's my cousin.
I'm her
He
lover.
can't- He's my cousin. He can't get it up.
I'm her lover.
Oh.
And I can be your
Whatever
I
you
give
guys
her a
want.
wink.
Whatever you guys want. And she stands up. And she motions both of you.
I walk.
I go, whatever.
She takes
I make sure Hugo goes first.
she takes each of you by the hand,
Oh no.
and then she turns around and she starts walking you towards the back where you just saw Glorin go in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
And she goes over to the bouncer there. The bouncer sticks out his hand.
I lean over the girl, like my arms are around her chest. I think our friend already paid for a room. The money bags, really short.
There's no credit here on someone else's reputation.
I give him a gold.
Takes it. He operates the thing.
That's
He says, he looks at you. He looks at Hugo. He says, 15 minutes.
Okay.
That's enough time.
So you guys go in the back, and when you get back there, you can hear Glorin's voice somewhere in one of the rooms. His accent rings through the wooden hallways.
You
hear a lot of giggling.
I make a perception check to see
Yeah.
if I can figure out where he is. And I roll a natural 19 plus 9, so it's like a 28.
Damn.
So yeah, he is, down. There's like a number of rooms on each side. There's a staircase at the end. Maybe that goes upstairs. You don't know. You've never been here.
Okay.
You've never been here, right?
No, I've
never been here.
No, what are you talking about?
But you hear him on the first floor, down by the stairway on the right.
Yeah. I head over there.
All right. Glorin, you're now in a very comfortable, low lighting room with some incense burning, and there's like some tapestries hanging on the wall. There's a big, like futon type, round, padded area in the middle of the room, and when you get in there, they come over to you and maybe they try to tell you that maybe you give them your weapon, so big and bulky and dangerous. Can we put that over here? And there's like a weapon rack there with like, place to hang things.
I'm like, okay. All right, lasses. Just lay on the bed right there. I'll be right with you. And I put my axe down to the side,
Uh-huh.
take some of my armor off. My hairy chest is now exposed. My big belly kind of flops over my belt line.
Oh,
And
you're
as
so...
I'm undressing, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Oh, you're so
Yeah, as I'm
burly. You're so burly of a man, and they're all like writhing around on the floor, and they're just looking at you take your clothes off. It's so
I'm
exciting.
starting doing it, and I'm starting to get into it, kind of thing. And I'm in my boxers, you know.
And we
And
open the door.
no, you don't. Not yet. Don't. No.
Okay.
And
Not
This is
and,
good
and
stuff.
as I walk up to him in the bed with my boxers on, I'm about to take them off, and I stop right there, and I'm like, "Oh my god! You know what, Lasses? I thought I could do this, but I just can't."
What's the
A
matter?
tear kind of comes in my eye.
What's the matter? They come up and they come over to you and they gently touch your shoulder, and they pat your head, and they ask you, What's the matter?
Oh, Lasses,
Have you having trouble?
I'm in love.
You're in love. Wow.
A girl came into town a couple of days ago with a priest, and at first sight, I knew I loved her.
A girl? Oh, I think you're smitten with a girl, and they're all giggling. And they're looking at each other. They're like, Are we gonna do anything here, mister?
She was taken away from me. Could you believe it?
That's a sad story. What can we do? Can we relax you? Why don't you come and sit down and we'll talk about it? The three of them are like pulling at your little arms now. They want you to come sit down on the floor, which is like a big bed, but it's only about 3 inches off the ground.
I sit down there with them, and I kind of just say, let me reach my pants really quickly. And I kind of reach my pants, and I pull out a couple of silver each for both of them. Throw them both a couple of silver.
Oh, thank you, but we haven't even done anything yet. Oh, and we like to do stuff.
I didn't need to do anything, Lasses. I told you I'm in love. I need information.
Oh. All right, now, you guys, when you're outside this door, where you're pretty sure you heard all this giggling, now it's quiet.
Well, quiet usually means either done or
They
not
killed him.
happening.
I think he's dead, or he killed them.
He can't even throw an axe right. He didn't kill them.
Well, he likes to swing a lot. So
Yeah,
he
but
probably-
swing what? I
man.
knock on the door.
All right, you hear a knock on the door, Lauren. The girls are like, just ignore that. That's just a banging. Sometimes people don't know we're in here.
Room service.
Why are we being polite? I open the door.
All right, you open the door and you see 3 girls sitting on the bed with their clothes on, and you see the dwarf. Looks like he's almost naked,
I
and
throw
he's
a little bit more.
kind of like crying a little bit, and that's what you see. And Glorin, you see them barge into your room.
Hi. Well, you're just on time now, aren't you?
Hi.
I slowly back out, and I say,
Oh, now you wanna back out and be nice.
I apologize. I don't know what's happening. So continue.
Get out! And the girl you're with is like, this room has a max capacity of 4.
You know what?
They'll get really mad if we have more than 4 people.
I go into a different room with the girl, and I make sure to leave Hugo outside of the room.
All right, so Hugo, you're now standing in the doorway looking at Glorin. Aldra grabbed the girl and went into the room across the hall, which the door was open and it was empty. And she slams the door in your face.
That's fine. Could I look around that area and see just the different people that are in the area? See.
Well, like, look, the hallway is like fairly narrow and fairly long. You see like another girl and some other guy down the hallway going into a room, but mostly it's not much to say. People are not hanging out.
I'm gonna walk over to those two
The two people who just went in the room?
as they're about to go into the room. Yes.
Well, they're just a little far away. You can't like get to them so fast. You just see them, and they go in the room quickly, and they slam the door. So you're like, excuse me, and then, and you're like, excuse me. And so now it's just you and Glorin and his three girls.
Oh, I'm in.
Well, the door's open and you're in the doorway, and you were gonna run down the hallway to these people, but then they disappeared into a room, and the girls are like, "Hey, cutie, we can make 5 in here if you really want, as long as you're quiet about it."
This is very awkward, but sure, I can be quiet.
So you go inside Glorin's room.
Yeah.
All right, you're in there with Glorin and 3 girls. Aldra, you are in the other room across the hall.
Yes, I am.
With this one girl.
Yes, I am.
And this room is smaller, and it has a regular bed. It's a little bit bigger and a little plushier than the beds you're used to sleeping in.
Yeah.
This room has tapestries as well. It has some light candlelight. It has the smell of some kind of incense. There's also a smell of like a layer of perfume over a layer of sex.
Okay.
Smell.
Great.
And
Awesome.
when the door closes,
Favorite.
it feels like this place is pretty tight. It's a bedroom. That means it's a room. That's a bed. It's like a stall.
Oh.
And
Don't say that.
She tries to pull you down onto the bed.
Okay.
She's like, this is exciting. I'm usually only with men.
I push her down on the bed.
She bounces on the bed and giggles a little bit.
And I follow her down. I start lifting her clothes a little, just like running my hands.
This is naughty. This is naughty talk. I like it.
Stop it. Stop it now.
No, it's good role playing. I don't know why you're giggling like you're 12 over there.
Her reaction.
Yeah, start running my hands down, just like warming her up a little, like on her like sides and everything.
Oh, she's loving it. She's loving it. She's like, she's ready to do it to you.
Nope.
She's like, take off something so I could see your face.
I ignore her. And like make sure like everything's covered. Like pull my shirt down a little over my stomach. And I lean in to kiss her, and I say I need information, but then I keep running my hands over her, trying to distract her, but still trying to get some information from her.
Okay, so you're doing that. You guys are having some early foreplay. Okay, in the other room, Glorin, what's up? I'm trying to keep this fluid.
I see him walk in the door. I'm like, what are you fucking doing here, lad? Can't you see I'm fucking naked over here?
Don't mind me. I'll ignore you. I go to the corner and I just sit down and just take out a dagger and just start looking at it. Just twirling it.
This is fucking weird now, isn't it?
It takes all kinds.
All right, girls, listen up. No, just straight up. I straight up ignore the fact that he's even there. It's like, all right, girls, listen up. I need the information. I need to get my last. What have you got for me?
So they look at each other, and they look at you, and they look at each other, and they look at you, and they look at him, and then one of them whispers in your ear, it's like, "Are you with him? Are you guys together?"
I whisper back in her ear. I say, "If you ever ask me that again, I'll have your fucking head."
Don't insult the horse. It never ends well.
Can I perception check this? Could I?
No, you see they're whispering in his ear.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I meant. I meant like, are you looking for your girlfriend together?
That's not what she meant.
And she's like scared now and crying. The other two are like, "Oh yeah, come on, it's okay."
This is my love I'm talking about here. He's
Yes.
my body. He looks up. He watches from my back.
Okay. Well, she's like all broken up. The other one looks at you and is like, "You're a little rough around the edges, but tell me more about this girl that you lost. Maybe we know. Maybe we can help you, but I don't have enough information."
Oh, she had black hair. She was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Came in with the Paladin Knight a couple of days ago.
They came
was
here.
taken.
They came here to this
To this town.
Oh, well, Black Smoke is pretty big. All I know is that there was a huge fight in the alley a couple days ago. There was a lot of noise and commotion. There was we were told to stay inside, but we didn't. We were too curious. We went out the back door, and there was a small man who was casting spells, creating a whole ruckus. And there were other men, from Toreador who took him away. I don't know what happened to that little... It looked like a boy. And then, of course, we heard about what happened at the church with this creature that flew out of the window and desecrated the whole church. It's terrible times. And you're telling me now about a girlfriend in a beautiful girl in a white dress, you said?
That's right.
Well, and then they kind of talk among themselves for a minute. I don't know if we know anything about that, but the only one who knows about all beautiful girls in this town is Auntie. She's upstairs. She might be able to know something.
All right, lasses. Thank you for your help. Here's an extra couple silver pieces apiece for you, and there's two more for each of them.
Oh, thank you. And you sure, we can't maybe help your friend out a little bit to relax?
Oh, yes, you can.
And
I walk up.
I say, please do, and I want him to be busy with them. That's fine.
Oh man, you go.
I get my stuff while he's doing that. I'm dressing myself while he's doing that.
Not even waiting. No.
It's for free, so.
Oh God.
And your mind.
So I'm down 2, 4, 6, 12 pieces of silver.
Over the next 12 minutes, your mind is sufficiently blown. Aldra, you are in the other room getting handsy.
Yes.
With what's her name? We won't even go with names. Does it really matter?
I don't want to know her name.
Oh, I know her name. It's Stormy.
Of course it's Stormy. All right. I wanna roll a performance check.
Oh my
and
god!
then a persuasion check.
All right, which first? The performance first?
Yes, and then I'm gonna roll persuasion to ask her questions while the performance is going on. That's really good.
Sounds good. I like it. Just do it.
Horrible. That's a 19.
Dude, you rolling very well.
I don't want to talk about it. Okay, that's better. And then the persuasion's really low.
Okay, so
11.
Okay. Your performance is epic. It is. There should be somebody writing about it. That's how good it is. But there's nobody else there.
That's funny.
And this girl is now like putty in your hands.
Okay. I rolled an 11 persuasion.
So just role play it. Just what are you persuading her of?
As we're laying on the bed next to each other, I wrap my arm around her and I'm like, I really need to find out a few things that are going on in our town. Have you heard anything? Some kind of
trouble?
Nah, no, I'm not in trouble. Some weird stuff has been going on though.
Tell me about it. Everything is so much worse than it was just a few weeks ago.
I know. I mean, it's pretty bad usually, but
are you from here?
Yeah. I grew up here.
Really? Are you from Are
You
you
wouldn't.
from the Enclave?
Not really. But
No.
you wouldn't have seen me around.
Um, I mean, look, there's been a lot of things happening down here. There was a lot of activity the other day.
Did you hear what happened at the church?
Yeah, I
It's
did.
crazy.
It is crazy because I follow the one true way, even
Do
though
you?
I have strayed often. But I hope to repent soon because I feel like, and all the other girls feel, and Auntie has told us many times that the reckoning is coming, and we better repent now.
You said Auntie and who else?
Well, all the other girls, we're all worried about how we can be saved.
Mm. Why does Auntie say that something's coming? Did she know something's?
She knows everything. I don't know. I think I would be out in the street if it wasn't for her.
And
And
Auntie,
now,
what were you saying?
and now look at me.
Mm. You seem to be doing really good for yourself.
I know. I really love my work, and I really love you.
Oh,
What you did
thanks.
back there was incredible.
I run my hand through her hair. So where could I find Auntie? Because I need some of her help.
Oh, Auntie's always upstairs, but it's not
Oh.
very easy to get to talk to her. Would you like me to help you?
Yeah, I would love that if you wouldn't mind.
All right, so she rolls out of the bed and puts on this very thin, really nothing
Yeah.
gown. And you can see all of her parts there. And she just kind of covers up. And she says, "Come."
Okay, I follow.
So you open into the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Glorin, you go into the hallway, and you're all standing there now. It's kind of happens at the same time. So
Okay.
the girl comes out. Aldra comes out. She's completely still clothed in every way. But this girl looks like she's been through something.
Right.
And you're like, wow, what happened in there? It's almost impossible not to giggle a little bit.
My performance was really good.
And she's like, up here, come on.
Okay, I follow.
So she goes down the end of the hallway, the stairs.
I just motion for Glorin to follow me. I hear something going on in the room that Glorin's coming out of, and I just ignore it completely.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a water buffalo getting murdered in there.
God.
I say, Audra, what'd you do to that girl?
Apparently something better than what he's doing to them.
Oh,
You don't know that.
I just want to go for a little.
I can hear that.
Boop. Little bump. Boop.
Does it look like that happened?
No, I'm actually holding my hand out to you like.
Oh.
Dab.
All right, so you give the fist bumps.
Yeah.
In the other room, you're going from one piece of flesh to the next. You don't even know what you're looking at, but this is more fun than you've had ever. And you're quickly forgetting who you are, where you are, and what you are. Let's just say there's a lot of touching and a lot of saliva.
Perfect. If you ever want me to roll a performance check, I definitely will.
Yeah, I think you should roll a performance check.
I mean, I didn't even ask. I just did it.
No, I like that. You should just do it.
It's going to be so low. Watch it be.
It's a 1.
Just don't roll a 1, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to use luck just because.
Don't use luck on this. Don't use luck on this.
Okay, you get to re-roll. But you get advantage. You can roll twice and keep the best number.
Oh, okay.
Please don't use luck.
All right. That's an 18 plus 4. So.
Oh, wow.
So you got a pretty good roll
22.
there. That's a 90%. I say that's like a 90% when you roll 18.
Cool.
So you're better than 9 out of 10 guys in there, which is pretty good. I think you could fill in the blanks yourself because there's really nothing hot about talking about what you do with 3 girls. So we're gonna just let you and everybody else just imagine.
Yep.
What Aldra was doing, that was hot. What you're doing is just
It's filthy.
It's
a hot
dirty.
it's a hot mess.
Your mom would be ashamed.
Because listen, no matter what a dude rolls for performance for sex, it's never as good as what a
No.
female character can roll.
That's true.
And that's my sexist angle. I'll take it to the bank. All right. I think that's just really what it's all about. All right, so he's busy in there. You guys go up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So at the top of the stairs, there's another bouncer there. There's another portcullis there, a gate that's closed, and then beyond that, you don't really know. He's. What are you doing up here?
I push
the
my.
girl-
Let the
Wait,
whole
wait,
take the lead.
Oh, this is my friend who really needs to see Auntie. Is she available? They have very important questions that I promised them we could try to get her attention.
Oh, Stormy.
Let me see. So he turns around. There's a little opening in the wall. It's about the size of a mouth. And he talks into it, and you can't hear what he's saying. It goes inside the room.
Mm.
Okay. Like, wait here.
Just kind of drape my arms over Stormy.
Okay. Stormy's like, sometimes she's really busy, and we have to go away.
Okay.
Okay. A couple minutes goes by. The guy's there. He's like, and then he kind of puts his ear up to that same hole. And then he turns the thing, and the gate opens. And he motions you in.
Awesome.
So the Stormy goes in first. And you guys follow?
I follow.
Yep. Downstairs, you go. You're on girl number 2. Right, stay there.
Stay there.
You're at like your peak performance right now. You may not have much left for girl number 3.
Make an endurance check. Go.
You're feeling like the third girl might just be watching.
It's too much.
All right, back upstairs. You go inside. Now you see there's like a VIP area. Okay. There's like one dude there with 2 girls. And it's much nicer up here. And then there is a hallway. And at the end, there's like a tapestry over the whole end of the hallway. And he just says, down there.
Okay. Is Stormy still headed towards her?
Yeah, she's walking down the hallway.
Okay, yeah, I'm still following Stormy then. I'm gonna look around and just see that's cocked. What's going on around me. My perception is crap though.
Well, as you walk down the hallway, you see there's one door on each side of the hall. These rooms, there must be rooms in there. They seem nicer and larger. And then you get to the end, the tapestry has a parting in the middle, and Stormy goes through, and as it opens to let her in, you see like this lavish, like office boudoir.
Oh, okay.
I mean, here it smells so good. There's seemingly live music playing from somewhere. There are other areas that are draped off with curtains and screens, and you emerge into this central foyer where the floor here is opulently tiled. And at the end, there is a massive desk. Okay. And sitting behind the desk is an older woman. She looks like her best years are behind her, but she is well made up and beautifully dressed. Her hair is coiffed up into a volcanic bun, and it's very high. This hair, like magically held in place or something. You don't know what it is. Okay. She has jewels all over her. She has 12 rings on 10 fingers, and she's looking at you. Oh, Stormy, are these your friends? Yes, Auntie. This one here, watch out. Very hot. Him I don't know, but she says he's okay. All right. Leave now. And you two, come, sit. And there are two big, comfortable chairs in front of her desk.
Oh, it's so nice of you. Thank you.
I'll go and sit.
Now, how much of your clothing did you put back on, Glorin?
All of it. I'm dressed.
Okay. Do you have your axe with you?
Yeah, I have everything with me. Yeah.
All right. She looks over at you. She's like, "That's quite a tool you've got there."
Aye. It is. It's served me well over many years.
The question is, you may know how to kill with it. Do you know how to do anything else?
Listen here, lass. If you're looking for a tool for yourself, this isn't the one. Okay.
Oh, I have plenty of tools. And she reaches into her desk and she pulls out something that you don't really know that you even know what the hell it is, but it's long and sort of shaft-like. And she puts it in the middle of the desk, stands up. Now, I don't have much time. But if Stormy says that you are a friend and you have questions, I can do what I can.
I appreciate that, lass. Do you know who I am by chance?
You. Well, a dwarf with a big axe and a bigger mouth. There's only one person that I know that could be that. Although you look a little older than the last time I saw you. Is it Glorin? Is it Glorin?
That's my name. Yes, it is.
Okay, and who is this that you're traveling with?
She's a bodyguard. She's very handy with her knives.
I'm gonna make an investigation check for what's on her desk.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a 16.
So on her desk, you see this shaft-like phallic symbol that's made out of something.
Yes, I do.
She also has some papers, some quills. She has some other trinkets that really don't make sense to you. Okay. There is a like an inbox, for lack of a better term, with more papers in it.
Okay.
There is a blade. There's a dagger, an opulent jeweled dagger that she keeps near her right hand. It's not that long. It's about this long, about 4 to 5 inches long.
Okay.
And then behind her is the windows that go out into the smob. There are curtains and tapestries behind her as well. There is like a credenza behind her, like a table that's below the windows. And there's more cabinets there.
Okay.
Does she have... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Ask your question.
No, it was your turn. It's fine.
Okay. I'm going to make a persuasion roll.
Oh, okay.
That is a natural 13, but... Okay, so 15?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm going to lean forward and be like, it doesn't matter who we are or who he is. And gives like an eye roll. We're just here looking for some information about maybe a girl, or honestly what's going on in this town and why it's happening. I think you know what I mean with all the things that have been happening at the church, in the alleyway. It's been crazy.
So what do you want me to tell you? You seem to know everything already.
Do you know anything we don't? I mean, you're obviously a woman of stature, and I look around.
I'm sure there are things I know that you don't know, and maybe there's some things you know that I don't know, like whether your friend downstairs is going to make it through all 3.
I know you trade in secrets, Auntie. Let's be clear. The prostitutes are just a display.
Oh, you're very...
Though Stormy is very nice.
Well, I think you know as well as Glorin, if you're associated with him, that information is the most valuable thing in this town. Because you're right, what's going on, most people can figure out what the near future is going to be like, but no one really knows what's going to happen in the next hour, except maybe me.
Is there a bar in the room? Any alcohol? There should be like a flask of like.
Do you want to
whiskey or
look?
anything like
Do
that.
you want to look around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. There's a wet bar behind you to the left.
Okay, so I stand up as they're talking. I walk to the wet bar and I start pouring a drink for myself.
Oh yeah, take whatever you want, because you paid enough to rent the whole place for the night.
I
I
did
hope you
last.
enjoy it. That's our finest stuff.
Would you like a drink as well?
Don't mind if I do. What a gentleman.
I would recommend it. And I pour a drink out for her and I hand it to her.
Thank you.
I don't let go though. She grabs it. I don't let go.
Oh. Well, should we have a tug of war?
You know who I am.
I do.
Don't make this drink your last, Auntie.
Maybe I won't
If you
have it at all.
if you have the information we need, I suggest you give it to us.
Well, why don't you just come right out and ask? What exactly do you want?
And I'll let go of the drink. I toss 2 more gold in front of her on her desk. Auntie, we need the girl.
Well,
who has her?
Well, let's see. For 2 gold, I could tell you who doesn't have her. Because honestly, Glorin, you're worth a lot more than this, and so is that girl.
All right. I toss 2 more gold up. Boom. On the counter.
She takes the 2 gold. She takes the 4 gold. She slides it back to you. It's like, look, you're not going to pay me enough to get enough information. But I can steer you in the right direction because I'll be interested to find out how you operate. The girl, she came in 2 nights ago with the Black Knight.
A Black Knight, you say?
Yeah. The Black Knight is one of the captains for Ventru. And if you saw the church, then you were in their territory. Now, that's truly all I know, because that information beyond that is buttoned up so tight that I haven't even bothered to figure out what it's worth. Now, I hope you can respect me and take this free information and be gone.
I think you're confusing my gold, Auntie. I appreciate the information, but the gold's for me and you. I'm getting older now.
She's like, I only work on Sundays. If you want to come back and bring that gold, I'll be here.
I kind of tug her cheek just slightly on the side. I will, lass. I'll see you then.
All right, just downstairs, Hugo, you are now exhausted, so roll a Constitution check.
Oh, man.
2 or 3 gold.
It's just like you just go too far sometimes.
Your eyes are bigger than other parts.
This is like, you guys are so friendly.
Then
All out of love.
I'm going to use one more. Look.
Don't.
Oh, man, you're wasting your luck.
On women.
Okay, that's better.
What'd you roll?
Probably still failed. 14. Hold on. Constitution 16.
All right. You feel like you're about 50% energy right now. But you performed very well. And now you're done.
Okay.
Okay, upstairs, what do you guys do?
I'm walking out. I'm done.
Yeah, I stand up. I look back at her for like a moment. I really like your tool, by the way.
Well, you can come back Sunday also.
Maybe next time. And I walk out.
All right, so you're now upstairs. You can head towards the stairway. You go downstairs. Hugo, the girls are like getting dressed, and they head to the door, and they open the door, and right there through the doorway are your 2 traveling companions. And you're basically putting your pants on, but they're inside out. You kind of don't realize it.
Is he just outside the door when he comes outside?
No, he's still in there. But they open the door, the three girls, and they file out.
I go in the room that he's in.
Yeah, okay.
Oh no, I'm too exhausted, Glorin. I don't want this.
I walk.
Oh man,
I walk.
a great episode.
I walk straight up to him and I grab him, and I pin him down.
Is he wearing pants?
He's got his pants on.
Okay.
It wouldn't matter to me. I just pin him down and I say, "You work for the Venture, don't you?"
You know, I just had a rough time, and you're going to be rough with me now.
Dude.
Why don't you try a different way? Like actually asking me before you put your hands on me.
I go in and I sit.
Get out of here, man.
What'd you say?
You work for the Venture, don't you?
Who is asking this?
Who the fuck is asking? I'm sitting right here in front of you. What do you mean, who's asking? The Venture have the girl. And you are a Venture.
Listen, there's certain things you need to understand. Not everyone knows everything. Okay?
I am so tired of your fucking mouth, and I slap him across the face.
I walk in and I sit in the chair in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, Glorin, just let him up. He obviously wasn't that high.
Glorin.
I said Glorin.
You said Guan.
I didn't say Guan.
All right.
Glorin, hold on. And I turn to Hugo. Hugo, do you know anyone named the Black Knight from the Ventrue?
I'm gonna roll a history check.
Yeah, do that.
Go for it.
Do that.
Let me know.
13.
I'm gonna roll an insight check.
All right, I'm gonna write something to you so that you can see it and you can decide what to tell. Wait a minute.
All right, well, you're writing. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I got an 8 for insight, so I believe you. Whatever you say, I believe.
Just bear with me, Aldra.
Can you read this?
Yes. All right, so Aldra.
Wait till Zach comes back.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, how were the goals?
You should ask them how was I.
Nice. That's what I would say.
Okay.
Glorin is really handsy with you. I think there's something going on. I think there's a little pent up something.
All I'm gonna say is that I'm marking off each time he does something. To
Really?
you.
Are you really? Oh no!
Each
You up
time
to
he
like
does
5 or something? You up to something? This is not good.
I'm not saying what's happening. I'm just saying I'm just marking it off. That's all.
Okay.
You got all that info?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where's that? Where's Zach? He's like not making his bed very well back there. I've really not been too happy with that.
There's a reason we're not faced that way.
Yeah, your bed's over there too. I'm sure that's a mess.
Yeah.
Actually, it's made today, so thank you.
Nice. And who is that anime character on the wall behind you?
Oh God, he's from Fairy Tale. I should forget his name though.
Sure is
Whoops.
handsome, ain't he?
Yes, he is, and he doesn't like clothes.
I don't. You go.
I didn't need to know that. Audra loves clothes.
Yes, she's always covered by them.
Yeah, we can tell.
Yeah, she does not like to not be covered.
It is so.
Including her face.
Well, her face is for other reasons. You go into a place that deals
Hang on
in
one second.
secrets.
I can still hear you. Keep going.
All right. You go into a place that deals in secrets, they're gonna know about you. So I like to keep a low profile.
Yeah. That makes sense. Makes sense.
As Hugo just goes literally balls deep.
Just goes.
Let's go.
Guys, that was phenomenal role playing. I mean,
so sorry.
by me. By
you.
I know, you're just like, oh my God, yes.
No, that's not even the naughtiest I've ever done.
Oh my God,
Not even close.
I'm in pain.
I'm trying to keep it PG.
I don't know what exactly. Are we supposed to be PG? Because Glorin said the F word about 20 times.
We can bleep that out.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
Because that was interesting. And then we also did sex scenes, so that was interesting.
Oh, the sex scenes are freaking hot, dude. When you can roll a 20-sider and pleasure 3 women at once, that's pretty good.
Whoop whoop.
Wish that was how life really was.
I know, right?
I don't know. Maybe I don't wish that.
Wait, let me just roll this dice to see how I do.
let me just roll disrobe. Let me do a disrobing roll.
Oh God!
Like, I mean, that's how
You get a natural
real D&D players really. How do D&D players have sex? I do a disrobing check.
Natural 1, you get stuck.
It's like you put your head in the sleeve of your shirt instead of the head, whatever. All right, so you're back now.
Okay.
Lauren. Okay.
Yep.
Let's go. What are we
All right.
doing? I had to open the door because it was hot in here. So I'm back now.
Aldra, ask that question again so I know exactly how you asked it.
The Black Knight. You know who the Black Knight is what she asked.
Hello.
Hello?
Wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I think something's wrong with her.
She's
not muted.
muted.
No, but she might be.
Oh, I think she said hold on. I think.
Do you want to wait for her?
Well, yeah, I was mostly speaking to her at that moment. She's the one that asked the question, so I don't know. It's up to you. I mean, I could just say it, but
Well, let's wait till she comes back.
I'm the one that walked away for a break, so
That's all right. We got time. Dude, Zach, I'm looking at your portrait of Guan Jun. This freaking shit is badass.
Dude, I love my tattoo, man. It's freaking awesome.
Oh, did you get it yet?
Yeah, it's on my arm right here. I can show you.
Where did
So
she
there's,
go? She's not muted anymore. What happened to her?
Where's my camera right
I
here?
can kind of see it.
Did she lose network?
So
Oh, there we go.
that on the helm there's a symbol of the Silver Order,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes down, and the deep his hand is out because he rolled, He rolled a crit 1.
It's like the coolest tattoo ever.
What race was Guanjun?
Human.
Oh, he's human? Okay.
Should I show you a picture of him?
Yeah, sure.
This was Guanjun. Did she leave? She'll be back. Wait, where is it?
So that's that thing, and then I'm gonna have a Strahd. I'm doing a Christian Strahd campaign where I DM. So I'm getting Strahd as killing Guanjun. So that'll be up my arm here, and the whole thing will be a whole like picturesque thing.
Hang on here. Why can't I share this? Screen share. Share screen. Okay. All right. Can you see this?
I can myself, yes.
Can you see that?
Oh, that's Guanjun.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
He is badass, dude.
I didn't know he had a ponytail.
Yeah. His hair is actually, in my tattoo, his hair is like falling beneath his helm. So he didn't originally have a helmet. It looked just like that. But in order to include the Silver Order like kind of symbol and the falsest symbol, I had to have him wear a helm so it had like the symbol on his helm so you could see it. But his hair is beneath his helm, falling out beneath it.
Okay.
This picture is so badass.
That is cool as fuck.
Who did that?
I love that.
You did
I
it?
love that. No, we have a guy named Nicholas who did a lot of art last year. I could show you some.
That's pretty
some other
good.
shit. I could show you some other shit. This is
Hagen.
Wait, where's Hagen?
I see Hagen, I think.
Oh yeah, this is Hagen.
Oh, that's pretty
Hagen.
cool.
Hagen Asha. That's him.
He's human also?
He is a human.
Okay.
He is now just the stuff of legend.
Hagen is legend. Well, him and Guanjun are legend now.
This was Ava. She was an elf princess type. She was the one who killed herself to save the party.
Whoa. Wow.
She did.
She did.
Crushed the jewel or whatever it was, and had a big explosion happen, and it was a big thing.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's when he was rescuing the girl.
Oh, I thought he was.
Is that Guanjun rescuing the girl?
Yeah.
I thought he was ripping her in half.
Pull that up again, dude. That was fucking so cool. All right, hold on. Oh, that is so cool.
For a quick second, I thought he was ripping her in half with magic from far.
No, there's. I actually did a fucking full on like ritual.
Yeah.
That was like saving her from It was cool.
This is the barbarian we used to have.
Vanch. Yeah.
Vanch. He fell into the earth cut and he was never seen again.
Wow.
So that the interesting thing is like that's happened in this campaign. And it's like a thing.
Wow, some serious backstory.
Let me see if
That's why I thought it was best that we start over with me doing a new character so that we could all forge our own story and not have all that backstory that you guys have no idea what's going on, but like we forge our own story.
This is this is the earth cut during that massive ritual.
Mm-hmm.
The
girl is in that middle.
I admit though, it was pretty cool just being thrown into that story.
Yeah, like this is the girl. This is like some other people you don't know who were like doing this ritual. She was like, that was really cool. She was like they were chasing the girl from the very beginning. These other characters, they had no idea why, but they all had their own mission. They bump into each other and they're thrust into this journey that like lasts like in real time, like 3 days. And they go out to this place where like nobody goes anymore. It's just really the earth cut, which is like the reason why all this black smoke is everywhere, because it's like a chasm into hell. And this girl was suspended over the chasm in this white light. And there was like this ritual going on. And these assholes over here were like trying to host this ritual. But there was all around the outside, there were all kinds of fantastic demonic and devilish creatures all watching. And then Guanjun and his little group like sneak up to the edge there and they like perform this ritual where they like somehow disrupt this other ritual and get the girl. And like then they ran with her. They ran away.
No, we didn't run with her.
No,
fucking
I know.
fucking dimension doored fucking away with her.
Yeah, there's a lot of details there that, maybe would take a lot of explaining. So
yeah,
I'm going to stop that for now.
Mm-hmm.
So we lost her, but we're going to continue on because I'm not going to waste the night.
all right.
So you could tell Glorin whatever you want, and we'll catch her up later.
All right. I heard that the Ventru may have this girl, but I didn't know for sure.
The Venture. You work for them. What do you mean?
What you need to realize, little man, is that I'm
Hold on.
low
Little man?
on the totem pole. Okay?
You call me little man again, you'll have a fucking jaw broken. You hear me?
Yes, all you do is fight. You use your fists. You don't think.
Oh, I think more than you think I do. But I don't disrespect very kindly.
You don't take to talking very kindly.
Let me see if I can find this girl here. Where'd she go?
Anyway, all I'm saying is that I am basically what some would call a grunt. They don't tell me everything. Of course, there are things that I know, and they don't know I know, but they don't tell me everything.
Wait a second. What is that? That ding-dinging? Am I writing here?
No, we're all seeing it.
What? You seeing what I'm writing?
We're seeing I see the messages that she's sending.
What?
Yeah, she's saying, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, try to rejoin you.
Oh, she's trying to join us.
Yeah. She's having some trouble. She's not even writing now. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's get to the point, guys. What do? You're having a conversation here. Are you walking out of Auntie's? What are you doing?
Okay, I'll put on my clothes.
Yeah. You put. Oh yeah, that's right. Your clothes are on, right? You find that you figure out they're inside out, and you get your strength a little bit. Now you're having this conversation.
Now, if you
How loyal are you to them?
I'm as loyal as anybody else in the group. In the Ventru.
Just so you know,
What does
guys,
that
like
mean exactly?
the Ventru are a large group. Could be hundreds
No,
of
I know.
operatives.
There's tons. There's also much more people.
Now, if you want to allow me to go back, maybe to my captain, or maybe talk, see if I can get some information, I will do that.
I don't know. I think maybe you're more valuable with what you are and who you know and what you know to others than your own. Going into the Venture's hold, looking for this girl, we might not be very successful unless we have a great amount of backup. There are many other factions that could supply that.
Well, I'm fine as far as walking in there. And sure,
Are you?
In the Ventru?
Yeah, your captain gave you a pretty hard time last time I saw him.
I mean, I can talk to him again. He will be angry. He may even attack me. But honestly, it will probably be like talking to you.
But what if you were a defector? Would you do it?
No.
That's too bad. Because I believe it's a Bruja. With that backing, we could take over this whole entire city.
Are you telling me you're a part of the Bruja?
I'm not part of anyone, lad. I run the docks. I do deals with everybody. But
Well,
the Bruja are the muscle of this town.
yes.
They might not be the one in charge, but they are the muscle. With their backing, we might be able to take over the Ventru, the Tremere, everybody for this one mission.
Well, let's just try to find out where this girl is first before we
We
start.
already know where she is, lad. The Black Knight has her. She's in the Tremere.
Okay.
Somewhere she's there.
To be honest, I'm going to tell you something. I wasn't going to say this, but allow me to say this. That Black Knight, the Black Knight, is not part of the Ventru. He's hired muscle. All
Okay.
because he is there does not mean that that's where the girl is.
That might be true. I've dealt with every faction in the city. The Ventru, the Toreador, the Tremere, everyone. Anything coming and going from those docks, I was part of it. I'm not a very kind individual, really.
Oh, I didn't notice.
What? What I do, what I do know is if we have information that others want, we take advantage of it.
So, since you are a man who seems to know everything about this city, where do you think we should go first then?
All right, we know that the Ventru have ties to the Black Knight. This girl, whoever she is, she's pretty popular around town right now. I'm trying to tell you, the Bruja are the muscle of this town. Now the Tremere have the lead, no doubt, with their wizard and the mage college and all these things.
Mhm.
But if they were to attack with all their muscle, and if we were able to convince the Toreador to back them up, we'd have the venture from both sides. And the advantage would be ours.
Hmm.
I think you might need to know for sure how you can somehow walk the tiptoe razor's edge during all this chaos and end up where you want to be and not get swallowed up by it. What skills and what assets do you guys have separately or together to take the next step? How can you work together?
I'm well known, and he is very influential as far as his ability to be a rogue. I mean, to be blunt, like, and with his knowledge of the Ventru, since he is one, him defecting would be a big deal to the others, and he has a lot of information on how they operate.
Are you guys sure the Ventru have her?
We're not sure, but we know the Ventru are tied to the Black Knight, so that's what we know. That's the information we were given.
Well, Hugo just said the Black Knight is an enforcer. He's for hire from the Bruja.
Did he say that? Because I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I did say that.
He's sort
From
of
the
a
Bruja?
legend. Yes.
Yeah, I said Bruja. Yeah.
And
didn't hear that.
Glorin now, he recalls a large fighter who wears shiny black plate mail and rides an oversized horse. It's all coming back to you now. You saw him once years ago. Yes, you do remember him. He rode through town. Never came anywhere near you. But he rode very fast and very recklessly through town once, knocking carts out of the way. His horse must have been 9 feet tall. A giant horse. I mean, to you, that's that's twice as tall as you.
Right.
That was some horse. Now you remember. He's one of the main enforcers for the Bruja. Now, if he's something to do with this girl, Auntie just told you that he brought the girl into town.
I thought Auntie told us something about the Ventry, though, as well as why I went to him in the first place. I'm very confused. Auntie told us that the Ventru. I'm so confused.
Yeah, Auntie did say that he was part of the Ventru, but maybe
That's not what she said. What she said is that the Black Knight rode into town with a girl 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
And she says that the Ventru have the girl. Now you're figuring out that the Bruja, that the Black Knight is part of the Bruja. Doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
But what you know about the Bruja is they are for hire. So it seems like somebody hired the Black Knight to go and get the girl wherever the hell she was, which Auntie doesn't know, and bring her back into town and ride through the streets to somewhere, which she also didn't tell you where they went. Maybe she doesn't know, maybe she does. And she seems to think the Ventru have the girl, which may or may not be true. Now, you go, you're from the Ventru, but there's a lot of different things going on, and there's no bulletin board. Tell everybody. And the way you guys feel, this girl is the thing of most interest in the city right now. So there's no way that your captain is telling you, since you just walked away from him, where this girl is. No way in the future, but certainly didn't tell you yesterday as part of morning announcements.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are standing in the hallway at Auntie's.
Okay.
And it's starting to make a little bit of sense, but you don't know where the hole is in your theory.
All right, I got it. We're good.
Okay.
I look at Higo and I say, Higo, there's only one way to solve this, isn't there? Well, we have to go to the city center. We have to. To the Tremere. I'm at my tower now. Oh, the word is out. I had a letter given to me not too long ago. You didn't see it. There are eyes on me. People want to know where the great Glorn Vongren is at this tower.
Do you want to see the letter? You want to show him the letter?
Oh.
I'm
Do you
not
want
sure
to show
I
him the
can.
letter? I could show him the letter.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you should see this letter. Here it is. Do you see it?
Yeah, I do.
Can you read it?
Yeah, I can.
You have come down from your omniscient tower. So strange to see you out at this hour. Certainly others will be intrigued as well. Are you sounding the alarm bell? What could be so sought after that you would pursue? Do you know your quarry? Does your quarry know you? You are not ready to ask what or where. It's who you will first ponder to find that elusive lair.
So I'm assuming I just held that out to him and he read it.
What?
And
What's that?
like I'm assuming that like I just hand that out to him and he read it right then. As you read that, he was reading it himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I got this letter earlier, lad. Eyes are on me now. It's time we meet up with this Black Knight, and I'll do it through the city center.
And that's a good idea, too.
Lad, look at me.
This guy.
I'm old. I'm fat. I used to be a great warrior, and everybody knows I was. Maybe it's time I proved to myself again that I was. I am now.
Hmm.
I will challenge this knight to a battle. And you will have my back. You will be there with me.
Okay, so here I'm going to say this. Okay, now you haven't necessarily rubbed me the right way, you know, and I will definitely be there.
Those girls did, though. That I paid for you. They rubbed you the right way.
That's true, but then you slapped me in the face when you came back.
I can't apologize for that. I'm a lad.
Yeah, he's a very handsy, touchy guy.
I'll say this: if you want to fight the Black Knight, I will definitely be there.
To what? Pick up the pieces that fall off of him? See where the axe gets stuck?
I will be there. And I will make sure that nobody else gets involved in the fight.
I respect that, and I'll take it. Let's go to the cart. Let's ride that way right now.
Okay.
Actually, it's nighttime, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Can I? No, I never mind. Forget it. Can I roll like an intelligence check?
You
or
can
something?
always say what you want to do, and I will tell you if you need an intelligence
I
check.
want to roll an intelligence if Hugo would know if like people would be out, like the Black Knight would be out, like and able to even answer the call at all.
That's not something that you can roll for.
Yeah.
So
Just
that's really like you're guessing. And your real character is guessing that. That's absolutely fine. So just role play it that way. Like if you don't know something, it's your character doesn't know something either. It's both. Sometimes you, Justin, will know something and you'll pretend your character doesn't. Sometimes neither one of you will know. Sometimes both of you will know and you'll act accordingly. So if you want to do something, do it in character and then I'll let you roll. I'll tell you when to roll if you need to, okay?
all right.
You got it. This is a wide open thing, man. You could say or not say whatever you want.
I'm just gonna go with him. Just going to the city center. Just that's fine.
Okay.
I'll kind of linger behind him a bit though.
Are you taking the cart?
Taking the cart. Yeah, we're getting there as fast as possible.
Yeah. I forgot.
All right. So when you come out of the brothel, you hit the streets. There's action in the streets. There's people walking by. There's some yelling. There's a fist fight down the street. Some shoving. You know, city guard are walking by. You see them. But you don't see Aldra. She didn't come out with you. And now you're like, what the hell? Where is she?
She's probably with Stormy. Let's go.
Whatever. Fine. I'll just go. I don't know her well enough, so
She might be getting sloppy seconds.
maybe.
That's right.
All right. Okay, so you guys go to the cart. Now, which one of you is going to drive?
Glorin.
Well, he's driving, obviously.
No.
No?
Glorin's
All right,
driving.
Glorin kind of hobbles up very clumsily because his belly like hitting the wooden platform that he's climbing up on. He kind of flops his belly on top, and then he kind of crawls up over that, and he crawls up on there, and he just
It's a
starts
long way
laughing.
up.
It's worth it.
It's a long way up. Why don't you give me animal handling?
Animal handling. Okay, good deal.
Animal handling.
All right. Oh, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Worked out.
You pick up those reins that like you've been doing this for a living for 20 years, and you're like, and the horse just goes, and now you're riding. Now there aren't any other carts out at night. You're all alone. It's dark,
Storming through the streets.
and you know people are kind of looking at you like, what the hell is this asshole doing riding a cart around at night? And damn, he's short and fat.
Yep. Absolutely.
So yeah, you go down the street, and you know we can go back to the map, but you're going to go about a half a mile.
Yep.
You leave the smob. You see your Tower of Fate dwindling in the background as you ride north across town. The city center looms in front of you. The city center is the former palace of the elven lord who used to run the city. It looks pretty good considering how old it is. There are other buildings that have been built around it. It's in a similar type of circle as the Grand Bazaar, but much more opulent. And there's a wall around the entire thing, like a ring that's about pretty big, several blocks in diameter. And there are gates at every intersection. As you ride up, do you want to come into the main area where the gate is?
I ride right up and I look at the first person I see, whoever it is.
Yes.
All right. And I say, tell him Warren is here to fight.
You look down and you see two figures in robes who are on either side of the entrance. The gate is open, and one comes to each side of the buckboard where the wagon is. And they're not armored, these guys. You don't see any weapons. And they stop, and one of them goes like this and looks right at you. Hang on a second. I gotta roll my dice here. Okay. You feel, Glorin, like you know this guy really well. You look at him. His face, it's not his face. It's just a feeling you have that he's a very good friend of yours.
Okay.
He looks up at you. He's like, Glorin, what have you come to do here?
Oh, my friend. I've come to fight, of course. How have you been? It's been a long time.
Yes, we're well here. And the other one, he looks over at you like this. Hold on.
He's charming the fuck out of us, dude.
I have advantage.
You have advantage?
Yes, I
Against
do.
being charmed? Yeah, you do. All right, let me see. Oh, dude. You have no, but it's just a disadvantage for him.
Okay.
He looks at you. He's like this. He asks you a question. Are you looking for a fight also? And you must answer truthfully.
I came to watch him fight.
Okay. So the other guy's talking to you, Glorin. He's like, who are you looking for? Who?
Oh, the only one that matters, lad.
Yeah.
The
Who?
Black Knight.
Oh, the Black Knight. He looks over the other guy. The Black Knight. Well, you can ride up to the administrative building and you can ask around there. No problem. But I don't know the Black Knight or where he is, if there is a Black Knight. But it's really great to see you again, Glorin. And come by for some tea maybe next week.
It's not about you knowing, lad. No, is it? You announced that Glorin Vongram is here at the city center. And he is going challenging the Black Knight to a battle to the death. Spread the word.
Well, I could do that from here, Glorin, no problem. You could just head up to the administrative building and you can state your challenge again. We'd be happy to have you.
I'm gonna roll.
Absolutely, friend. And thank you for being such a good guy. And I'm like,
That's great, man. That's great. You're great. You're great. You're great. You keep doing that.
I want to roll insight on that guy.
Okay, you roll your insight, my friend. What are you trying to do?
To see if he's telling if he's telling us the truth and not just leading us to some like.
Okay.
something.
What'd you roll?
I only got a 9 total though, so
Yeah, so you think this guy is like way on the money. Like way. You're pretty sure that he's a long lost friend of Glorin's too.
Alright.
So you guys ride on?
Yeah,
You riding
we're
in?
riding on. We're going in.
All right, so you ride in the city center. There's a big plaza there. It's kind of abandoned now. Not too much going on in the nighttime. There isn't even really good light here. In fact, riding the cart through here is pretty treacherous. You can't really see where you're going. But there's definitely a large set of buildings in front of you that are outside of the city center itself, the palace that has now been repurposed. So you can ride up to that building, and there you see a bar where people tie up horses.
okay.
Okay. We ride up, and I just say, Hugo, here we are, lad. Let's get off this thing. And we tie it up.
Uh-huh.
I get off.
Okay, you're now standing there together. You still don't know where Aldra is. I don't know where Aldra is. She's gone for now. We'll see her
I
next
feel
week.
like there should be, and I've been in this town for a long time, so I should see some. I should know of a area where there's an underground.
Oh, I think he's talking to Aldra. Jay. Maybe. Hopefully.
Go ahead. What? Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
Oh,
No, it's fine.
What was that? Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like there should be somewhere where I know of where there's like an underground or some influential character that I can talk to in this city center.
Well, you've dealt with these. By the way, you've been around long enough to know that even before the Tremere were in power, the Toreador, who are currently in the doldrums, they used to be in power.
Right.
And they used to rule from this very same set of buildings, as has
Right.
many factions over the decades. Toreador, if you recall, was taken out by a massive magical attack on their leadership here in the city center about 4 years ago.
Right.
And their top people were incinerated with the support of the Bruja to keep the war from spilling out into the streets. So everything
Right.
happened within the city center, and then there was a period of darkness and quiet where nobody really knew what ended up happening. And even to this day, even you don't know who orchestrated it. You know the Tremere did it somehow. What was used and who was killed. But the Toreador went into a period of really just a shameful period of weakness.
My
They are
character fought in this city in the underground. That's how he gained fame. Right.
Yeah. Oh, if you want to go to the fighting pits, then just say so. But they're not.
That's
here.
where I want to go. That's where I want to go.
They're not here. This is the last place that they would be.
That's where I thought they would be. Was like the city center.
Actually,
like this whole.
Now that I think of it, there is one place here that might be of interest to you. Okay, and that's called the Pugilist. The Pugilist is a private boxing arena that only the finest fighters and matches are on display for the upper crust of the city, where
That's where I want to go.
visiting dignitaries from other lands, from Avalon and beyond, whenever I guess they don't come to Black Smoke anymore, but many years ago when you used to fight, unfortunately, one of the slights that was perpetrated on you your whole career is you were never invited to fight in the Pugilist Square.
Nice.
And you
I like it.
always
All right.
wanted to be there, but it just eluded you. You won every match. Maybe you're just a dwarf and they hate dwarves and you feel like when you think about this place.
I'm old now. I don't give a fuck. I want to go in there and smash them in the door and say I'm here.
Well, you don't quite remember the last time you were there, how to get there, because you were so drunk and you weren't fighting. You went as a spectator, and it didn't go so well either. You woke up
All
the
right,
next
so
day.
Go ahead.
You woke
Go
up the
ahead.
next day in the street with a big lump on your head.
All right. I want to address Hugo,
Yeah.
and I say, Hugo, There's a place in this town that I've wanted to fighting for my whole life. They wouldn't take a dwarf for some reason. I never lost a fucking fight for that matter, and I still couldn't get in. With your skills, maybe you could find out where it's at, and I'll follow you there.
And okay, would this help us in finding the Black Knight?
Of course it would, lad. This is the most upper class fighting arena there is. If the Black Knight was challenged to this kind of fight, with that amount of money behind it, he would show his face, trust me.
Okay. I will. What could I do? Let me see. Can I roll a? Actually, I'll roll a history check. See if I
Go ahead, roll it. I love that when you just say you're going to do it. I love that shit.
Oh, that's a 20. Not natural. It's not natural 20. It's a 20.
All right. So the Pugilist Square, you've heard of it. You've never been there because you're just too low-level scum to be invited there. But it's not here where you are. Okay, I'm going to show you the map. Where's my map? Where's my mappa?
I love how this city is evolving. This is good.
Yeah, it's really
This city's
great.
huge.
Yeah. I'm going to go over here to where this is, and I'm going to share the screen with you. Again, this is great multimedia tonight, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Freaking fantastic. All right, can you see now?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are over here in the city center. See where you are?
Uh-huh. Yep.
And the Pugilist Square is like somewhere under this bridge somehow.
Cool.
This is what you remember.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. You want to fight there? We'll go there. And I lead him in that direction.
All right, and that's good. We're gonna drop the curtain there for tonight.
Oh, okay.
Because it's time.
I was gonna say
Time.
before.
Go ahead.
Making sure that I'm out of sight from other people.
Yeah.
I put the ring on, and I'd like to dress. I like myself to appear very, very noble, very,
Oh yeah,
very sophisticated, very.
I like it.
Nice.
Very
nice.
Okay, so you now are looking like a very high-ranking official from what faction do you want to be from?
Oh man. Oh.
Or any faction. You don't have to be.
No.
Hold on. If you ask Lauren will tell you. Because trust me, I'm here for you. Under the bridge, Tremere. You look like a noble Tremere.
Okay, a Tremere.
So when you call upon this memory, you've seen Tremere, as you just saw these guys here. They don't wear armor, okay?
Yep.
Don't carry blades, okay? But they are finely appointed robes, tunics, which are very they're all like grayish ochre. This color that is like very washed out. It's like everyone looks at them and they're like, why do they wear that stupid color? But they just do. And but the robes are very fine, and you have you're wearing nice soft boots, and you have metal bracers that are around your wrists, and you have a circlet, which is a metal like headband on your head that has a symbol in the front of, it's like a circle with a circle inside of it and a circle inside of that. It almost looks like a bullseye, but not quite.
Mm-hmm.
And you still kind of look like you in there. And Glorin, you see this just happen right in front of your face. You're a little bit like, pretty fancy there, sucker.
That's quite a trick, lad. What is that about?
I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve.
He does. Yeah. So you guys walk towards the bridge. As you get closer, make a perception check. You
Who?
go.
Okay.
You go.
Be good. 21.
So you know that when you get towards the bridge, there's like a promenade over the like on either side of the bridge, like a promenade that hangs over this pretty narrow canal called the River Run. It's only about 120 feet across, but it is like a canal. I think I said before that years ago it used to be much fresher water that could be drank, but now it's all polluted, and at night it looks black, but at day it looks the same black.
Okay.
And there's a small ladder off the left side promenade that goes down into something. You think that's where this place is?
Okay.
I'm trying to come see you.
All right, dude. Good session, guys.
So you're gonna climb down? Because that's where.
Oh, are we still playing?
Well, yeah. We would. Yeah.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah, I got 8 minutes.
We would
So we'll
climb.
All right, cool.
Okay, so Aldra's not with you still, but you guys press on. You climb down. You climb down this ladder that goes into the stone. First, it goes down the embankment to where the bridge buttress is. You come right down to the water level, and then there's a small, like, stone, like, ledge at the bottom of the ladder. And you remember that when you look to the left to go right under the bridge itself, there's an opening there. Right under the bridge. Right under their noses. Hundreds of people walk over this thing every day. And Glorin, it's coming back to you a little bit. You haven't been here in many years. The embarrassment of being not invited and thrown out is really stuck in your craw. Now you're feeling like all this adrenaline.
Hey, lad. That's the door there. Oh, I feel alive again. Oh, we must go there.
All
Now,
right.
let's go.
Wait, but before we go in, okay? You just know, whatever I do, just go with it, okay?
Oh, I will, lad. I'll go with it. Let's go now. Let's go.
Okay.
You go to the door. It's like a very heavy set, like steel door inside a steel frame built into the abutment of this bridge. The bridge is a pretty solid stone bridge built by the elves. It's built to last. And this door has no handle. But there is a little opening, just kind of like the opening we saw at Auntie's. It's a talk box. Of course, dwarf, you're too short to reach it. It's up about a little more than 5 feet high.
Okay.
I mean, it's a tiny hole, a little square like this big. You could just about put your mouth up to it and talk into it.
All right, you go. Oh man, I don't know what to say.
Tell him we got gold, lad. Gold always wins over everybody.
Hello. I have a wonderful fighter who is looking to challenge someone very special, the Black Knight.
Bug off! You're not getting a Black Knight in here.
But I'm pretty sure Glorin would.
Glorin? Who the hell is Glorin?
The man who owns the docks. The dwarf who owns the docks.
I hand you, while you're talking, I secretly just hand you like 3 gold in your hand to throw in through the doorway.
I pocket one of the gold and I give 2 of them to the guy. I'll roll a sleight of hand check.
No, that's fine.
No,
You do that.
just do it. That's fair.
I
So
give
you slide 2 gold in there and you slip them through the door. You don't really hear them hit the floor on the inside. And then you hear like It's creaking and these latches. And like this air comes out. It's like as the door seal is broken, and it opens a crack, and then it opens more, but it only opens like 5 inches,
Mhm.
and then you see a head look out. Show me your fighter.
You may have to look a little lower.
Mm,
And I step aside and
this guy here.
oh,
He's
he's
your
a
fighter.
he's a killer.
He looks like a killer. Um. Okay, come on in. And then you hear another, and the door opens all the way. And you are looking down a long, dark hallway with a couple of sconces with torches, but it's long, really long. You can't see the end. He says, down there, it's a bit of a walk, but if you've been here, you know why.
Mm. Thank you, good man.
And then he
A walk.
starts to close the door. It seals. You're walking down, and it's nice here, but it is stuffy. I mean, it's not dank and musty. The floors are very clean. It's a long walk, about 100 paces. You're walking, but it's coming back to you guys.
I look at Hugo and say, you might prove useful after all, lad. Good job back there.
Oh.
Yeah, and yeah, so thank you.
Yeah.
And you keep walking, you get closer, and you come to another door. This door is very fine carved wood. There is more light at the end here. Is some the door frame is carved as well, and you come to the door, and as you're about to think if you have to knock, someone pulls it open, and you hear all of a sudden cheering and shouting and revelry inside when this door opens, and there's a page dressed there, like a door attendant in a fine red costume, and he welcomes you in. Come and enjoy. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, my good sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Can we get you some drinks? Well, not for your fighter, but for you.
Oh, absolutely. Get me as many drinks as you have.
And then another sort of page comes up to you, Glorin, and says, he looks you over. He says, will you be needing any preparatory time, or we have a locker room here, a staging area. Please come with me. We can prepare you for
I
battle.
need to see your game master.
I was like, game master. You mean the promoter?
Exactly, lad. I need to talk to him especially.
Well, is your handler going to talk to him?
My handler is fine. He's taking drinks. I'm Glorin Vungren. I need no handler.
Oh, yes, you're
Yes,
Glorin. That's
yes.
correct.
We're both going to go to talk to that man. Yes, the handler. I mean, the promoter.
Yeah, so they usher you into this other area. You go up on a thing, and now you can see inside that this is like a cavern that's been carved out into the city. It's pretty big. It's coming back to you now, but you don't remember it being this big. There is it's cut deep like a ziggurat. The very bottom, when you crest over the edge, it looks like almost like you're in like an arena that you would see like today, like a football or basketball arena, but not that big. And down in the center, there's a pit. And right now, there's a fight going on. Right now. And there's dozens, if not maybe 100 people, well-dressed people, enjoying cocktails and food and getting drunk. And maybe they're probably wagering on these fights. And in the center, these fights are unarmed fights. Okay, you see the guys in there. It's not boxing. It's not kickboxing. It's not mixed martial arts. It's just something else. Against the wall, there are different kinds of weapons, but look like they're fastened to the walls. And as you're watching, one of the fighters like rolls and dodges out of the way and tries to get one of the weapons. He's pulling it off the wall, and he just can't get it off. He has to go back and defend himself against the other fighter. And this goes back and forth for a few minutes as you're watching, and you're just like totally drawn in to the excitement going down. And it's down, maybe 50 feet down from you. There's maybe 7 or 8 rows of seats all around it. And the page is ushering you to kind of head actually up into this like press box kind of area where there's a railing around this. Really looks like a luxury box.
Nice.
Okay. People are like, get him! Death! Death! And they're shouting, and there's drooling, and there's spitting going on. People have really lost their shit. And it's a little bit scary how much the crowd is into it. I
feel alive now, lad. You see this? This is where I was born.
Glorin always gets so excited at these places.
And you guys, you walk up these steps. Maybe it's half a flight of steps, and now you're on a landing, and you can look down even better into the pit. And there's more fighting, and then there's a shudder. Everyone's silent, and you're looking down. You're squinting a little bit. Definitely, one of the fighters has taken a big advantage over the other one, and they're like, again. And one fighter is holding up his fist, and they're like, all cheering. And some of them are like, no. And others like, and there's all a bunch of noise. And then out from behind where you are comes a man, a big, fat man. He's wearing even finer clothing. And he comes out to the edge, and everyone's going, everyone's going, boo. There's all kinds of action there. And he looks down. He doesn't even look at you guys. And he reaches over, and in front of him is this lever on the floor, and he pulls it. And all the weapons fall off the walls in the pit. And now the weapons are on the floor. And everyone's like, to the death! To the death! To the death! To the death! They're all chanting. And the combatants now jump towards the weapons. And they're rolling. One guy rolls over and he grabs this. The other guy rolls over. It's such complete chaos. It's a flurry of blades and swings. And it's like, no. Everyone's freaking out and they're all shouting. And the guy there, he is just going like this. And he loves it all. And then finally, there's a noise that echoes. And everyone is immediately silent. And the air goes out of the room. And you look down. And one of the fighters reaches down and picks up the bloody, matted hair of the beheaded victim. And he holds it up. He's like, ah! He throws it on the floor.
I want to start cheering.
Yeah, a lot of people start cheering. Other people are miserably upset. They're tearing their tickets and throwing them on the floor, and they're pushing each other. And you fool! You told me to bet on him. And they're all like kind of settling into their wins and losses. And this guy, he looks over at you and he says, "Are you next?"
Oh, yes, absolutely. You see, but this is going to be a special fight, okay?
Oh, they're all special from my vantage point.
Oh, no. Just imagine how many people would love to hear about a Black Knight versus Glorin.
Glorin?
Yeah.
He looks over at you, Glorin. He bends down. Come, let's sit in my office.
I'd rather not sit down, lad.
What's that?
I'd rather not sit down in your office, lad. We can talk right here. I love the environment, the cheers, the smell of the blood and sweat in the air.
Glorin, come on now. Come on. We could just do this just for a little bit and then...
All right, just you then. What's your name? He can stay out here and smell all this crap that he loves so much. Doesn't
okay,
bother me.
If that's what you want, Glorin. My name is Doragon.
Doragon.
Yes.
I haven't seen you in here before. What brings you here tonight?
Well, I'm here to bring Glorin. I brought
Glorin, yes. Him
Yeah.
I've heard of.
Absolutely.
I shouldn't really even allow him in here, but he's with you, so I'll entertain your thoughts. Now, what can you bring to my venue that's even worth my time?
Well, like I said, Glorin versus a Black Knight would make so much money. If you could just think about that.
The Black Knight, really?
Oh, yes. We just need word. The word just needs to get out. And
And you know this Black Knight is interested in fighting Glorin. How would you know that?
because the same thing like my Glorin friend, my dwarven friend, pride. They have so
True.
I do want to walk in
Pride.
the room now, though.
Okay, you walk in now?
these people
Yep.
have so much pride. You know
You're,
what it's
you're smart. I've made my entire living on the pride of dead fools.
exactly.
This is true. But the Black Knight, I've never seen him take a step into my ring. It's not really his style.
And
I've
you've
heard the
never
Black
seen-
Knight's for hire, lad.
The Black Knight's for hire. And who isn't in this town?
Exactly.
But you
Money talks, doesn't
have some way to bring him here. What is the reason he would drop what he's doing to come here?
it? 200 gold, lad. 1 to 10 odds against myself.
Wait, you want to lay off 200 on yourself against him? At 1 to 10?
200. I'm putting down 200 gold right now. The odds on myself beating him at my age? This fat belly, are you kidding me? I shouldn't stand a chance.
I know. But I would love to see you fight just exactly one time in my arena. Just one time.
Oh, just like as a tryout or something, right?
Yeah, a permanent tryout.
All right.
Let's see
I'll
what
take
I
it.
can do. Let's see what I can do. It won't be tonight, of course, because I have no idea where the Black Knight is. But it is intriguing what you offer. And if you have any reason why he would take up this fight any more than just dispatching you and taking 200 gold, which he probably doesn't even need, I suggest you figure out a way to get that message to him. But
Lad, you don't understand. With everyone betting on this fight, he could win way more than 200 gold.
hey, now wait a minute. Remember, this is my square, and I take in all the money, and you will get paid, should you survive, a percentage of the door. And he will get paid if he survives. Of course he will. A percentage of the door. But if he doesn't show up, I throw you out of here with nothing.
I only have one request, lad.
What's that?
For the trial, give me one of your best fighters.
Oh, you want to warm up? Is that what you want?
I ask you, one of your best fighters for my trial match.
All right.
That is
I can
his
arrange.
warm-up.
I can arrange that. Let's just hope that you don't fail to survive the trial, because I would like to see Black Knight fight here. You, I really don't care about, I'll be honest. Maybe he knows you. Maybe he has something against you. Maybe you have something against him that could make him interested. But for now, come back here tomorrow night, and you will have your trial.
Will do, lad.
You're free to spend this evening drinking and betting. So go ahead.
What do you say, Hugo? You want to go watch some fights?
Who is Hugo?
Yeah, who is Hugo?
I think he's
Oh,
been
I
drinking.
forgot you were using a fake name. Okay. I didn't even realize you were using a fake name.
You gotta
Okay.
remember, Glorin, this guy has got many levels of trickiness.
No, I know.
I think he might be drunk or something. I don't
All right,
really...
now be gone. I've got other business here. This is not your private booth to hang out in.
Understood.
Please, go to the bar. There's some free drinks there for you.
Absolutely.
And Glorin, there will be some space in the locker room for you tomorrow night. Just come in and do whatever you do to get ready.
Hey, lad. I'll leave you to yourself, and I'll walk out with you guys.
Now you, wait a second. I don't know where you're coming up with this idea that the Black Knight is going to take time out of his busy schedule to come fight this old fat dwarf. But if you can get him here, I can make the fight happen.
That's good. Now, you do see the colors that I'm wearing, yes?
Yes, I know who you are
Okay.
or where you're from.
Just remember that. I walk out.
All right, so you guys go back into the arena. It's a good time. There are other fights, and I don't know if you guys get into any gambling, but certainly it gets your old blood flowing, Glorin. You never fought anywhere like here. Usually the fights you had were in alleyways and ditches with a small group of impromptu people getting together to watch you just work somebody over. But this is the big leagues. This is the big leagues.
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm like, oh my god, this is great. Yeah, I'm hyped.
It's like being at Madison Square Garden, right? Or in Vegas in a parking lot. I don't know why they do that there, but that's what they do. We're going to stop there.
Yep.
Good deal.
Hopefully we'll get Jay back. I don't know what happened to her.